Well, tonight we said thank you and goodbye to a living legend, South Carolina's weatherman Jim Gandy. He retired and his farewell party finished an already unforgettable day here at News 19. News 19's Alicia Nieves has more.
Thank you, Jim Gandy.
The front of WLTX studios transformed Friday night into a party, hosting friends, longtime colleagues, and dignitaries of the Palmetto State. It was all for this man, South Carolina's weatherman, Jim Gandy.
It's just overwhelming.
That's Jim's wife, Ann.
I mean, I know Jim is well respected, and people love him for all the things that he does, but we never expected anything like this. I just want to thank Rich and all of the WLTX crowd for accepting both of us into this life. It's been like a family to us for the last 20 years, and we have enjoyed every minute of it. It truly is a family, not just a job.
With 20 years at WLTX and 44 years as a broadcast meteorologist, you can imagine the treasured memories collected over the past few decades. We heard a few tonight.
1984.
84, what a wonderful year that was.
It was a good year.
Yeah, very good year. And I want to make something perfectly clear, that I am South Carolina's weatherman number 2, because when we worked together, you always made the forecast up for me.
That's right. Did you always notice that I gave you the worst forecast? You didn't notice that?
I didn't
I always
notice that.
changed at 11 o'clock to the right thing.
Well, thanks a lot. We would go over to Red Lobster,
Red
remember?
Lobster.
And I would walk in and I'd say, dive, dive, and he'd go, We almost were thrown out how many times from the lobster?
Countless times at Red Lobster.
When we were doing Farm City Week and making all those omelets, I saw a moment to attack you with the frying pan.
I think it's been terrific that Jim has been part of the community for all of these years, and even before he was in Columbia, to be that way. As you know, Columbia is a very special community for broadcasters. Look at you, look at me, look at Jim, that kind of thing. It really is special, and the public really relates to people they know and they like to see on television.
For many, Jim isn't just a colleague, he's family.
We started about the same time.
Yep,
You were just before I got here.
2 months.
2 months.
The man with a plan and unforgettable personality.
And he's funny. A lot of people don't know that. And it's not corny funny either.
Don't believe a word she says.
Those who work behind the scenes with him know he's a goofball. One of my favorite memories is when the roof leaked. And we were doing the weather with Jim would have an umbrella because the roof was leaking into the green screen.
Yeah, inside in the studio.
And I was on the phone with the roof people.
And they were trying to stop the leak, but there was so much water on the roof,
So
they
we were
just kept
mopping water, it was
and the only way I
crazy.
could do the weather was with an umbrella.
Jim was invited by the president to come and talk about climate matters. They had a conference there with meteorologists from all over the country. And a lot of times I think we take for granted, I know I did, because we're in this business a lot and we see these folks every day and they become like family to you. So it's just like, oh, that's Jim Gandy. No, we stepped in D.C. and it was, you are with the rock star Jim Gandy. He was advising the president. They had, of course, an interview. He had the opportunity to speak with President Obama. And all of these different meteorologists and climatologists and people from all over the country were there. And you know who they wanted to talk to? Jim Gandy.
During Jim's last moments on television, local and state leaders recognized him for his service. Columbia Mayor Steve Benjamin gave Jim the key to the city and pronounced May 31st as Jim Gandy Day. Congressman Joe Wilson presented Jim with a congressional resolution, and he received the Order of the Palmetto, South Carolina's highest honor.
With true humility, Jim, I now have the con.
And I have been relieved.
Alicia Nieves, News 19, WLTX.